4 secrets you should never share. In a world that rewards visibility, restraint has become a rebellion. We live in an age where people feel compelled to post every thought, dream, and failure, hoping for validation in return. But the Stoic, the one who seeks virtue, not approval, knows there is quiet strength in privacy. Not everything sacred should be spoken, not every plan should be revealed, and not every emotion should be publicized. To master yourself, you must learn what to keep hidden. Not out of fear, but out of discipline. Not because the world is your enemy, but because some parts of your life belong only to you. Here are 4 secrets you should never share lightly, if at all. 1. Your long-term intentions. There is a kind of intoxication that comes from telling people your grand plans. You say you're going to build something great, and they nod, and you feel as though you've already succeeded. But you haven't. You've only released the steam without turning the wheel. A Stoic knows this. Talking about your future weakens it, not because others will jinx it, but because the discipline to achieve is often replaced by the satisfaction of being seen as ambitious. You confuse applause for progress. Your dreams, your real ones, are sacred. They live in your chest like fire. When you speak them too soon, you let oxygen into the room before the flames are ready. And sometimes the fire dies. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." That includes being misunderstood for staying silent while others boast. It includes building in the dark when no one is watching. Long-term power belongs to those who can endure invisibility while sharpening their edge. Let your results speak. Until then, let your plans remain a vow between you and your inner self. 2. Your private struggles. Suffering is for strength, not sympathy. The modern world tells you to share your truth, but Stoicism teaches something else. Endure with grace. This doesn't mean you should bury your pain or never ask for help. It means you must learn to suffer well, to contain your emotions when they threaten to leak into weakness. Not every hardship should be a public confession. Some battles are yours to carry silently, not to gain pity, but to develop resilience. If you're constantly broadcasting your struggles, you risk turning pain into performance, and eventually your identity becomes one of a wounded storyteller rather than a silent warrior. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it." When you struggle, be that cliff, quiet, firm, unyielding. There is dignity in facing life without the constant need for spectators. Reserve your vulnerability for those who have earned your trust, not the crowd. Let pain refine you, not define you. 3. Your generosity. Do good quietly and expect nothing in return. We live in a time where even kindness is branded. People donate and post receipts. They help others and film it. Their good deeds become currency in a market of self-promotion. But a Stoic knows that true virtue needs no witness. Seneca once said, "The reward of a good deed is in having done it." When you share your acts of generosity too freely, you contaminate them with ego. You turn what was pure into a performance. Worse, you begin to expect applause, and when it doesn't come, bitterness follows. Keep your giving quiet. Help others because it aligns with your character, not because it earns you a moment of fame. When you train your mind to serve without expecting anything in return, you become unshakable. Your happiness no longer depends on others' opinions. Your generosity should be like an underground river, nourishing, unseen, and constant. That's real power. 4. Your inner discipline. Let them see the results, not the rehearsal. There is something sacred about self-discipline. It is the invisible architecture of your life, the habits, the restraint, the structure you build daily. And it's tempting to talk about it. The new routines, the fasting, the mental toughness you've cultivated. But doing so too often drains its energy. Discipline grows best in silence. The more you publicize your self-control, the more you risk compromising it. You start performing discipline instead of embodying it. You chase aesthetic virtue, what looks stoic, instead of actual virtue. The ancient Stoics didn't walk around telling others how much they meditated, or how little they ate, or how early they woke up. They lived it, and in doing so, they inspired others by example, not exhibition. A man who is truly disciplined doesn't need to say it. His presence, his choices, and his results make it obvious. He's not concerned with convincing anyone. He's concerned with mastering himself. Train in the shadows. Let your discipline be a private contract with your future self. To be stoic is to protect your inner citadel, the part of you that remains untouched by chaos, praise, criticism, or fortune. And one of the ways you protect it is by knowing what to share and what to withhold. This isn't secrecy out of fear. It's silence born from strength. Your discipline, your long-term vision, your private suffering, your quiet good. These are not for the crowd. They are for you. They are what shape your soul in private, so that when the world tries to shake you, you remain still. So guard your power. Speak less. Endure more. Do quietly. Achieve boldly. Let your life whisper until it's time to roar.